Jody King Colgrove with Quantum Techniques, the most comprehensive diagnostic form of energy medicine in the world today. I work with people all over the world, both with pets, kids, and everything like that, to be able to help people find out what's going on and how to get it healed. So I wanted to share with you today. Last week I had someone that called me and said that their dog was starting to lose a lot of weight and they just looked very sickly and what was going on. And through the course of our conversation, I found out that they were feeding them a vegetarian diet. And one of the websites that I really like to draw a lot of information on, that I feel like really has a lot of information, products, and things like that deal with holistic pets and things like that, is Dr. Becker's website. It's a sister site to drmercola.com. So I would suggest visiting her website. But on there, she has an article that was really helpful about what kind of diets you can feed pets, and one of them is the vegetarian diet or a vegan diet. And what she talks about is that's one of probably the least best diet for dogs, because dogs are carnivores, and we think it's great for our body, but that's not how God created dogs' bodies, and so it's really not a good idea. And so unfortunately this pet was having to eat supplemental to his diet in order to get that. So the things he was eating, which he was finding other poop in the yard to try to eat to get the protein content he needed. And that was also toxic for him. So that's what we had found. So just really interesting information when I work with people and find out what's going on and try to help them. So that being said, last time I did a video on pets and vaccines and trying to get across some information, I was under major duress because my new puppy was chewing on my fingers and I had a hard time getting across what I wanted to say. So this video is to try to clear that up and to let you know some of the information I was trying to get across. And with that duress, I was not doing a very good job. But I thought it was so funny that I figured I'd include it because we all have a sense of humor, and I think that's mine. So anyway, I look at that video, I just laughed. So, but it was fun to do, and you know, we have days like that. So there we go. All right. So one of the things I wanted to share with you was the Dr. Becker's website. So I kind of covered that, and the other thing she has on there is she has different products. She has information about vaccines. She also has different issues about pets and things that are be helpful, have a reference or resource. And one of the things in regards to products is that she does have a lot of products, and a lot of people on our Quantum Techniques team have pets, and we have used some of those products. And so you can always test, call us up to test to find out whether a product she's selling would be good or bad. And so that is just a great resource that instead of having to order it and pay all the shipping, we can let you know for your pet whether it'd be good or bad. Okay? And I have found some good and I have found some bad. So that's why it's good to test. The other resource I wanted to give you is revivalanimalhealth.com. So we do not have a holistic pet in our hometown. And so because of that, I've had to kind of push and do a lot of research on my own and find out what is best for my new pet. And one of the things that website offers is they offer vaccines that are separate. So you don't have to get a parvo and a dispenser together because a lot of times we find that even just one of those shots is really an assault on the system, the immune system, and the brain and all the tissue and the internal organs of the body, that it need to have it separate. So that's what is a really good resource for ordering separate vaccines. You can also get the syringes to administer it yourself, or you can talk to your local vet and see if they will administer it for you after you've purchased it. My particular vet will do that, so that was very nice of them to do that. So I appreciate that. The other thing is that in regards to pet vaccines, and this kind of really comes from Dr. Becker, is saying that the schedule that the vet likes to put you on, besides combining vaccine, is to have them repeat like every 2 weeks. And I've just found that from our breeder and also from Dr. Becker that it's not a good idea to do that. And so I've literally been working for an entire month to kind of clear Star of our pet, a dog, of that vaccine. And maybe it wouldn't have shown up, it wouldn't have taken that much time, but I'm a mom, I've got jobs, I've got doing things, and so when I notice the symptoms getting too high, that's when I start testing and find, okay, can we clear this at another level? So I think in some of these ones that I've talked about, and maybe even the next one, I'm talking about how I cleared 3 different layers. And so I had another layer that I worked on last week, and I really do see that it just significantly changed from where she was after she got that vaccine. So that's really exciting that we can go in and clear that and get her back to start again. So I've got to do the distemper tomorrow, and I'm like, oh no, not again. But I think what's neat with Quantum Techniques is we have the tools to take care of it, and so we have hope that we can clear it and get my sweet puppy back after all those vaccines. All right, so what I was saying in regards to that is that so we have chosen to not go at the same prescribed vaccine regimen as the pets or veterinarians usually recommend. So we've done single and we've spread them out longer. All right. So that's something that you can look at, research, and do your own research on what is helpful for you. Then in about 2 weeks, we're going to do a titter test to find out whether that vaccination is gone into the blood and the immunity, her body is holding the immunity against parvo and distemper. And so it's about 2 weeks after you get one of those vaccines, you can test. Now, I knew I was getting the distemper tomorrow, and so therefore I'm going to test in 2 weeks after that to find out if she's holding that. So I'm just going to get it done once. But it'll probably cost, because they'll do a blood draw, and they'll have to test for each one of those. So, but that's a great way of being able to tell whether, yep, she's holding it, the immunity, we can not do any more vaccinations, and your pet's good to go. Another resource that I want to tell you about is Chewy.com. They have a lot of dog treats, and I found them to be very helpful. And so that's another place where you can give us a call and we can test different treats. A lot of times they do have a visual of it, so that's really nice to be able to look at what the treat is and test through that treat and find out if that treat's going to be helpful for your dog or pet. So that's another good resource. And that's what Quantum Techniques does, is we can test to find out whether those treats are good and whether they're good for your pet, and how many you should be giving a day and things like that. Another resource that I have, and I don't have the website with me, but you're certainly welcome to give me a call to find out, is that there is a website that helps actually rate foods. So if you have a dog food that you're curious about, or when you go to the pet store and they have just shelves and shelves of pet food, you can go in and enter all those names, and it will tell you on a scale from 1 to 5 whether that food is good or bad. And they're judging it on preservatives, extra additives. There's also meat byproducts, how close they are to actually human consumption, and things like that. So at a 5, you're going to have a pet food that pretty much people could eat. And so that's why they're saying it's really high. So it's really interesting to go through and see which pet foods test well and which ones don't. And I have all that data, and so you're welcome to give me a call, and we can find out what yours is. I can give you the website so you can research it. So there's a lot out there for helpful on that. So I just want to be a great resource as I'm going through being a new puppy mom. I want to be a great resource for you. So I hope this has been helpful, and I'm not under duress this time and not trying to get out my information. So I just want you and your pet to have a happy, balanced life. So it's really important for me, and so I can imagine it's important for you. So go to our website and visit Jody at quantumtechniques.com. The website is quantumtechniques.com, and we have lots of manuals and downloads and MP3 downloads that you can look at and as reference. More videos like this to help you be able to be a good pet owner. We have some wonderful resources that Steve Daniel has done about pets that have really helped me, and so I know they'll help you. You can go on there and request a session request form with me, Jody King-Colgrove. And we can have a 1-hour diagnostic session to discover what's going on with the pet, like that one that I mentioned at the beginning where the pet was really losing weight and not looking healthy, and we found out what's going on. So that's what we can work on together. And a lot of times it doesn't take an hour, and so you can keep those hours, or you can use it for someone else in your family or you or things like that. So quantumtechniques.com, it's where you get your answers to why, and we can help you get your health and happiness back. So thanks for looking, and we look forward to working with you.